Alright, let's start the recording. Welcome back to Qarea Play's Longest Journey. I just left off here and...
The Journeyman. The Journeyman. Very appropriate, though it really should have been the Journeywoman.
Alright. Oh wait.
There's something so soothing and poetic about the way the moonlight is reflected on the clean and clear surface of the water.
In we go.
She looks like she works here. It's their first date, I can tell. They don't look so different from farmers and craftsmen back home. It's a small world. Worlds. Small worlds.
Talk to the woman, please.
Excuse me. Hello? Hi, hello, do you work here?
Do I work here, child? I'm the owner. I own and operate the Journeyman Inn.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't know.
Of course you did not, child, but be careful. Others may not be as quick to forgive as I am when you address them disrespectfully.
That was disrespectfully?
Is there a party going on?
Is there a... child. Do you not know? It is the Feast of the Balance. Have you never taken part in the celebration?
Unfortunately, no. I'm not a party person.
For as long as I can recall, the feast has lasted 3 whole days and nights, and everyone celebrated openly. But now, this year, there is great concern about the Vanguard and their supporters. So this year, the Feast of the Balance is celebrated inside, behind closed doors, and for 1 night only.
Oh.
But there's still much food and drink. And you are welcome to join if you so please.
I don't think so. I don't know anybody here.
You're not with the Vanguard, are you?
No, I'm from somewhere else. Far away.
No, not a lie.
So it would seem. Well, if you feel up to it, child, you're welcome to join in the celebration.
Thanks. What's your name?
Benrima Salmon. I am the owner and proprietor of this inn. I bought it with money earned through honest trade in the Southlands. Tobacco, wine, slaves. That is where I'm from. The Southlands.
The dancing
I'm
over
April.
here.
April Ryan.
Well met, April Ryan. Have you come to meet someone, a handsome young suitor, perchance?
No such luck, I'm afraid. I'm here more by accident than anything else.
Ah, no accident, April. Fate. Fate delivered you here tonight. You are strong in fate, are you not?
You could
Why
say
do you
that.
celebrate the Feast of the Balance?
You are a stranger to our customs indeed. The balance. You do know about the balance.
Yeah, I
do
learned
you
about it
not?
like yesterday.
Sure. The balance between magic and science. I know about the balance.
The balance of all, child. Everything is in balance, and the Guardian watches over the balance and us. We celebrate the Feast of the Balance to give our thanks to the balance and to the Guardian. If our devotion to the balance falters, if we lose our faith in the Guardian, then we are inviting chaos to destroy us. This is what the Vanguard is doing. Inviting chaos. They are dangerous.
It's more balance.
What do you mean by strong in fate?
You shape your own fate, and not the other way around. You are what the Dark people call a wave.
Oh.
How can you tell?
Thank you.
I am not only an innkeeper, child. I am a seer, taught by my mother, who was taught by her mother before her. And so it goes back to the dawn of our world, to the dawn of magic.
What's a seer?
A seer?
That dancing
Someone
back
who can
there.
tell something about people, about events, about the past and the present and the future, just by looking at you. When I look at you, I see. I see.
What? What do you see?
Oh, pretty girl.
Most people are drawn along by events, by fate, like a carriage after a horse. But some people know how to steer the horse, to change paths at will. You are such a person, but there is more.
Are you going to tell me more, or? Okay, Megan.
What's the Vanguard doing to destroy the balance?
There's a
They
long
are
pause.
not doing anything to destroy the balance, but they destroy people's faith in the balance. They speak to the people, telling them how the Sentinel, the Fathers, are holding our world back. And that if we were to use the balance to our advantage, we could return to the old ways, the ways of the ancient Earth, before the divide. Vanguard promised the people power and wealth and happiness, but they intend only destruction, death.
Tell me more about my future.
It is strange. I see many paths, but they are all dark. I cannot tell much except that you are strong in fate and strong in the balance. You are strong in magic.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Magic? That can't be right. I don't know anything about magic.
You do not have to know about magic to be strong with magic. If you ever learn how to harvest your talents, you will be a strong artisan.
Artisan?
Sounds like a criminal.
Where have you been schooled, child? Have you forgotten your lore?
My lore? Yeah, well, I haven't really had much use for my lore lately.
The artisan is the most powerful of magic users. She is able to shape magic and to use it by force of will alone. An artist can use magic shaped by others, molded into new magic, new art.
Oh.
A magician, or sorcerer, witch, warlock, can read and write incantations, drawing spells from the power of words. And the alchemist can create magic potions.
Ooh.
He is the least of the four. Anyone with proper education can be an alchemist. The other three require some form of talent for magic.
Thank you.
I am at your service any time, child. I am afraid I must go take care of my guests now. Enjoy yourself.
Open fires are so enchanting. That looks like a really, really comfortable chair. They're definitely having fun. Oh no, it's the comfy chair. So it's a very comfortable chair. It's a very comfortable. I'm in my undies. That's
Yeah. Oh.
so not appropriate.
Now, why are you in your enemies?
Thank you, April Ryan.
What?
There is no time here, but there soon will be time for you and I. Time enough to be sure. You are speaking to me, April Ryan. We have spoken.
Oh.
I don't understand what you're... And how do you know my name? Who are you?
Have we not met yet? I was sorry, then, for confusing you. I will be Abnaxus of the Venar, ambassador to the Ireed Council in Qarea for a time.
I think I would have remembered you if we'd met. Who told you my name?
He obviously lives in
You
a different
did.
timeline.
You are saying your name to me, April Ryan. In this moment, you tell me your name. You question why I know your name, and you speak to me the blessings of the balance for my long journey home.
Sorry, I really don't know what you're talking about.
It
That's
is
good.
difficult for us too, April Ryan, to understand you. We, the Venar, are not perceiving time like your people. In this moment we are everywhere. In this moment we are nowhere. But There is a veil. Beyond this veil we are not seeing, but you have. You will be seeing. You are seeing.
What veil?
The veil created in chaos, by chaos, with chaos. It is a dark presence in our future, yes, future. A dark veil which hides the things that have been and will be.
Oh,
What's all this got to do with me?
it's about the balance,
It
April.
was late. You were tired. We have talked in the morning when you come to visit me. Now you understand everything. Thank you, April Ryan. The blessings of the balance to you too.
Did you just invite me to your home?
I think so.
I will. I did. I invite you to my home, April Ryan. My home was in the Qarea City Green, and you will find it in the morning, before chaos came. I am explaining everything, and you understood.
It seems I've already accepted your invitation, so I guess I don't have a
You
choice.
always have a choice.
That is what you said. Good night. You will sleep well.
That was a lot of information. But who knows? I don't know.
It's a very comfortable chair. Oh, for a muse of fire that would ascend the brightest heaven of invention. Shakespeare, I believe. I'll stay here until tomorrow morning if I can. I really am getting tired. I should find somewhere comfortable to sit
There we
down,
go.
rest my legs for a few minutes.
You need some like actual clothes. And you just fell asleep in a random building around people you don't know. You ain't gonna live long enough. Uh-oh. Well, he's having a wonderful time. Just a wonderful time.
Wake up, child.
Sorry, I guess I fell asleep.
Oh, really?
What time is it?
It is morning. We need to clean before we open for breakfast, so I had to wake you.
I slept right through the party?
It seems so. You did not stir even when everyone was leaving.
Oh well, I feel pretty good considering.
You look a little pale, but it's nothing a good porridge won't fix.
Not to sound rude, but I've had my fill of her for the moment. Nothing but ashes left of the fire now. The back rooms are both empty.
That's good to know.
Do you intend to walk about in that outfit, child? It is day, it would not be proper.
It's all I have.
Come, we will find something more suited to a young lady about the city.
Oh, thank God. I was just gonna make her run around in her underwear the whole time because I have no life. Oh, wow.
How do I look?
I figured more of a dress would have been appropriate in the situation.
Well, it'll have to do for now. You do not have the most womanly of forms, but I'm certain you will fill out in time with the right diet.
Thanks. Thank you for the clothes, for everything.
You will have time aplenty to thank me while you are cleaning plates and cutlery, child.
No, fair deal.
I'm sorry.
Work?
Those clothes do not come free, child, nor does a night spent sleeping before the fire. I'm not asking much, only for a helping hand in cleaning.
Fair enough.
All right. Tell me where to start.
You can start carrying in the mugs from the back room.
I mean, it's fair enough.
You did good work for me today, child. More than was required. Here you are. Some coin to help you out.
Yay, I made some money.
And keep the clothes. You seem to have grown into them already.
I'm out of here. Screw you, lady.
That's a funny-looking animal. I wonder if she's caught anything today. That's a square jaw and broad shoulders. A real farm boy. Quite a sexy one, too.
Run.
Good beast. His hide feels like a turtle's, but softer. Yeah, good boy.
How do you know it's a
Good
boy?
boy.
How do you know it's a boy?
Square jaw and broad shoulders. A
Okay. Yeah, I know this place. I don't know this place. I think
It's a
this is
solid oak door.
where he told me to meet him.
Enter, honored
Yep.
guest, and I would have been with you presently.
Some of them look to be in English, but I know they're not. It's the Altung language Tobias told me about. The tongue of magic. Sounds a little disgusting, to be honest. It's a nicely crafted bench. It would be rude to leave without saying anything to my host.
Hello.
Be welcomed, stranger, to my abode.
Thanks for your hospitality, Obnaxus.
Oh, I'm just gonna walk into him.
Goodbye. Blessings of the balance to you, April Ryan, and may your journey have been a long and fruitful one.
Oh, that was obviously the wrong.
Who are you?
I am Abnaxus of the Venar, ambassador to the Ireed Council in Qarea. My people live far from here, and they do rarely visit your kind, and so I am their sole link to humans and Dolmari.
Why is that?
I alone among the Venar am able to focus on a particular moment and thread in time, and so to speak with those who flow with time, like you.
How
What?
do your people perceive time?
It is hard to explain. Any moment before this moment and any moment after is the same to me as this one. I have lived already, and I am yet to live. Do you understand me?
I think.
I think so, but how's that possible?
How is it not possible? Magic.
Everything is possible, April Ryan. There is magic, and there is science, and between the two, everything is possible.
Can you see the future?
To me, every moment is the same. There is no future. I can relate moments you have yet to see, and I can unravel possible threads. But remember, the future I see may not be the one into which you walk. Moments and threads fluctuate, change. I can remember things that have never come to pass, and I have seen things that will never be.
So you can't tell the future.
I would see your possible futures, the likely threads among hundreds. If there was not a veil in time, I would.
What's
Okay.
this veil you keep talking about?
Somewhere ahead, in our path, there is a dark veil through which I cannot pass, past which I cannot see. It is disconcerting to me to be blocked from the moments of my life.
How did this veil come to be?
It was, no, will be created in chaos, by chaos, to keep the future hidden. All threads converge on a single point here, beyond the veil, and this will happen only once. It is written.
Written? Where?
On paper.
In the prophecies.
Future
Tell me
tellers.
about the prophecies.
Words have been written by seers who can discern from all possible threads the threads that are certain to be woven. These words are the prophecies.
And what do the prophecies say?
Prophecies speak of a time when the balance will falter, weakened by the assault of chaos and its servants. The moment the veil falls is the moment of uncertainty. The balance may stand, the balance may fall. I cannot tell which it will be, and I cannot even see the possibilities, the threads extending from each fork. But the prophecies also speak of a savior, as the prophecies usually do, one who will bring order to chaos, only to release chaos on the innocent, one who will restore the balance, only to finally break it.
That doesn't sound like a savior.
The word in my tongue is Kanang La. Literally translated, it means the small seed who grew to a tall tree.
Okay.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yes,
Could you tell me a little bit about yourself, Obnaxus?
me? About myself? We, the Venar, are not good at speaking of ourselves. We always know who we are, and so we have no need to tell each other.
Well, are you married? Do you have kids? Or perhaps your people don't marry?
All valid
Yes,
questions.
we do marry, and we always know who we are to be with, because our future is also our past, and so we also know our children, even though, according to your reckoning, they have yet to be born.
Oh.
My wife will be, the beautiful Abyanda. She lives by the Bay of Fire in the east. She gave birth to our 3 female children, Abratha, Abalexa, Abpalmana.
That's a vase.
How long has it been since you last saw them?
I see them now, April Ryan. Do not forget I perceive time in a different manner from your kind. I have given them your regards.
No, well, thank you. Oof.
Well, say hi to them for me.
He just said he did.
Why did you come here to Qarea?
I was chosen to be ambassador to Ireed when I showed a talent for seeing the flow of time from one point to the next. I was trained for a long time in locking myself into a single moment to communicate and understand your world. My people do not normally involve themselves with others, but the veil has forced us to do so.
That's good to know.
Why don't the Venar want to involve themselves with humans?
Humans are trash.
In the wrong hands, our knowledge is dangerous. To know of the possible fluctuating futures, this can be a weapon to some who flow with time. We cannot interfere with your time. We are not allowed.
Who says?
The balance. The Guardian. The Guardian watches not only the balance between worlds, but also the balance within. Time is in balance, and if this balance is upset, the Guardian would know.
I thought the Guardian was gone.
Ooh.
So he is, and that makes it even more crucial to my people that we preserve the balance and not upset it. Chaos is our enemy, April Ryan, and we do our part to keep it at bay, as do
Yeah,
you.
I do read the chat.
Are you planning on
Can
ever
you hear
going
me?
back to your people?
When we pass through the veil to the other side and time yet again opens up, I will return to my people. I look forward to that day. I miss my people, and it is hard to speak with your kind. It makes me tired.
I know what you mean. I'm a stranger here too.
You will bring us through the veil, April Ryan, and then we can both leave this place and go home.
Where is your home, Abnaxis?
Across the border mountains
I'm learning
and
good
north
information.
to where the forests are evergreen and where in winter the land turns white.
Do you know Father Tobias?
Tobias is a faithful servant of the balance, and he is a good man. He leads the sentinel down a narrow path, but he never wavers. We are friends.
So, I can trust him?
No, you can't
Trust
trust any
is
human.
a concept which often puzzles me. Amongst my people there is never distrust. We always know the truth. But amongst your people, amongst those who flow with time, trust is important, a fragile thing. But yes, I do think Tobias is to be trusted fully. I cannot see beyond the veil, but up to that point there is no thread in which he betrays your trust, April Ryan.
That's cheating.
Have you heard of a man named Cortez?
No, I have not. But that does not mean I do not know him. Names are often fleeting, April Ryan.
He's well, some have called him my mentor, others a nutcase. I'm not sure which it is, but I'm leaning towards the former.
It could be both.
Your mentor? He is a shifter as well?
No, I don't think so. He doesn't shift between Stark and Arcadia.
I do not see him in my life, April Ryan. I do not know him. Beyond the veil, perhaps, but not before.
Thanks, Abnaxis.
You are always welcome, April Ryan.
I need some help in my quest.
Yes, you did.
I do.
I did? And what did you answer?
That I will help you as much as I can, but in the end...
I'm on my own. I've heard that one before. What do you know about dragons?
I do not know much about the kin, but I do know a little. Perhaps it will help you, perhaps not. The Draic kin came to this world a very, very long time ago. Before the dawn of man, before the divide, the Venar had yet to learn to be outside time, and there were few other peoples on Earth. The kin played an important part in the divide, in separating magic from science, and in the founding of the Fathers, the Sentinel, to watch over the balance. It is said that after the divide of the 4 Draic kin that came to Earth, 2 went to Stark, and 2 to Arcadia. But that was a long time ago, 12,000 of your years. I do not know what has become of them since.
You don't know where I may find these Drykin?
You just said that.
No, the white of the Draikin, the mother, has, according to legend, been sighted. The tale of the silver spear of Gorimon speaks of the mother and her child. though I think this is but a tale, and far from the truth.
The story is called The Silver Spear of Gorimon?
Yes, unfortunately I do not have this book myself, and I do not know of anyone who does.
Okay,
What about the other dragon? The other Dryadkin?
Of the Dryadkin, I only know of the mother, the white of the kin, although I have heard tell of a god who fell from the sky into the ocean a great long time ago. But this may also be just a tale.
Yay.
What else do you know about this god who fell from the sky?
Only what I have told you. Someone with greater knowledge of the ocean and the creatures that live beneath its surface may be able to tell you more.
Okay.
Have you heard of a disc that works as a key to the Guardian's realm?
Yes, but very little. It has been spoken of in the Ireed Council only recently, brought to attention by the Tyrant Ambassador. He wished to know where it is kept.
Of course he would.
And what was the answer?
No one at the council knows or admitted to knowing, and the ambassador was asked to speak with the Sentinel, which he is unlikely to concede to. The Tyrant are allied with the Vanguard, and so are in political and ideological opposition with the Sentinel. I know Vestrum Tobias. He would not speak a word with the Tyrant, nor the Vanguard. Not unless it was to challenge their philosophies.
Or have it take them out for dinner or something.
So you don't know where I can find the disc?
He just kind of said that.
Ask Vestrum Tobias.
I don't know why I keep
Do you know
asking the
anything
same
about a
questions.
rift leading to the Guardian's realm?
I have heard speak of such a thing. I believe it was where the tower was built and the divide created. When the earth was one, it might still be open.
Any idea where it is?
I am afraid the Venar were never very involved in the affairs of the Sentinel, nor took any part in the divide except to agree to the necessity of it. We had little choice but to concede. We are a magical people. We need the balance, because we could not survive without magic.
That's good to know.
How would I go about fighting chaos?
You cannot fight chaos. It is not so simple. To oppose chaos, one must return order to that which has been affected by chaos, and thus reduce its powers. But this is not something everyone can do. Only those ordained by the balance can embark on such a dangerous task and survive.
That's about it for now.
I am glad I could be of assistance, April Ryan.
Okay. I'm done with
I'll
you.
talk to you later, Abnaxis.
Blessings of the balance on your journey, April Ryan.
Can't go up. That's chair. Bookshelf. Alright.
That's one mother of a plant. I wonder if it's a carnivore. It's a flower. It's a flower bed. It's a flower bed.
Uh-oh. Alright, off I go. Where could I go?
Hi there, Mr. Westhouse. I'm back.
My word. What on earth possessed you to return to this godforsaken place? You were lucky to escape the first time, but now you're really pushing it.
It's not that bad a place, or else you wouldn't stay here. Besides, this time I didn't exactly come here by choice.
I stay here because I'm a true masochist, Miss Ryan. And who forced you to come? Was it Cortez?
He doesn't even know I'm here, unfortunately. No, I think I had some kind of accident with my so-called powers. I shifted in my underwear.
No, ha! Isn't that the way it is, though? We always cross the rift at the most inopportune times. Care for a drink? Oh, no, that's right. You, don't.
Would you mind helping me with a few questions?
I've nothing better to do, so shoot.
Do you know anything about dragons?
I try to stay out of the affairs of the kin these days. What precisely do you wish to know about the damn beasts?
There are 2 dragons in Arcadia, and I'm trying to locate them.
Yeah, I've heard that tale myself. But no, I don't know anything about it. You'd be better off speaking with the Sentinel Minstrom. After all, religion is their specialty, not mine.
Did you ever hear a story about a god who fell from the sky?
Stories aren't my thing, April. You should visit a library. I'm sure you'll find some stories in the books. I know the Sentinel have a library somewhere near the city. I've also heard rumor of a people with wings who do nothing but observe and record history through stories. But I don't know if that's all it is. A rumor. Still, if you're looking for stories, it may be wise to check it out and see if you can find them.
I'm looking for a disc that will open up the Guardian's realm.
That's religion, Miss Ryan. And the only things I worship are whiskey, a good cigar, and a nice long... Anyway, don't ask me about all that balance mumbo-jumbo.
What was he gonna say?
Would you be able to tell me where I could look for the entrance to the Guardian's realm?
In Tobias's pants, if he had his wish, I'm sure. No, I'm sorry. I don't know anything about the Guardians, balance, Sentinel, or gardening. Now, if you're interested in bullfighting, I could talk all night.
Bullfighting's a horrible act of cruelty to animals, and not much of a sport at all.
I'll just forget you said that, Miss Ryan. If there's one thing I miss about Stark, it's bullfighting.
You'll be happy to hear, then, that they abolished bullfighting hundreds of years ago.
Damn.
I can't think of any more questions for now.
Then, let's talk about other things, shall we?
Thanks, Mr. Westhouse.
Anytime, April. Come back if you're homesick and you feel like talking to a fellow alien.
That gave me no information that I wanted. Right, I guess to the temple. She walks so slow.
Good morning, Tobias.
Why, it's April, my friend from Stark. Have you come to visit us again?
So it appears. I didn't exactly come here by choice this time, though.
Oh? How so, if I may ask?
In a weird and twisted way, it's nothing out of what's become the substitute for ordinary in my life. One second I was in my room in Newport. The next, I was in a dark alley in Qarea.
You must have opened a shift while you were sleeping. Good. This means you are learning to harness your magic.
Is it?
Yeah, I guess, except I don't think I'll be able to get back home again. And this time, my mentor, Cortez, has no idea that I'm here.
Ah, but I'm sure you will find a way to channel and control your power soon. In the meantime, is there anything I can do to help?
I need help getting back home.
Unfortunately, I'm in no better state today to help you shift than I was the day before yesterday. You are the one with the talent, and so you must learn to use that talent.
I need to locate the disc that unlocks the Guardian's tower.
The disc that is the key? Yes, it is needed. It might even restore balance, provided the new Guardian accompanies it to the tower, of course. But you wish to find the disc yourself?
I have to. Cliché or not, it's our only hope.
You do this often, then? You know, save worlds?
No.
It's an expression. Heroism in my world is more of a cliché than anything else.
I do not understand. But then I am merely a servant of the balance, while you are more. But yes, the disc. As I told you once before, when the Earth was divided, and the realm of the Guardian created, a disc was forged in the Well of Making. The disc was to serve two purposes: as a key to the Tower of Balance should it become necessary to enter it in the Guardian's absence, and as a replacement for the disc that is already in the tower should it be broken. The tower is now abandoned and locked, and the old disc shattered. I do think the time is right for the second disc to be brought forward and used.
Where is the disc now?
At first, more than 12,000 years ago, it was kept in the open, at the Sentinel Enclave outside Qarea. However, when thieves attempted to make away with the disc, it was taken away.
Why?
So the thieves can't
So
get
that
it.
the 4 parts of the disc could be divided amongst 4 of the magical people of Arcadia. People who would have nothing to gain from the balance being compromised.
What people were the disc divided amongst?
This I cannot tell you. I am not sure anyone remembers now. But it would be in the scriptures, I am certain.
What scriptures?
The scriptures of the balance. There are 13 of them. 13 is a strong number, rich in tradition, and... Did you know the Irede High Council consists of 13 ministers? No, of course you don't. 13 was also the number of the fathers who begat the Sentinel, and who built the Tower of Balance.
Where can I find the scriptures of the balance?
Pay a visit to the Sentinel Enclave, located outside the city to the east. The great library of the Enclave contains every book ever written by an Arcadian minstrel, and most others as well. Speak with Minstrom Yerin, the keeper of books. Tell him I sent you.
I need to find the entrance to the Guardian's realm.
There is one. You are right in that, but where, I would not venture to guess. In the past, when the time came for the Guardian to step down and another to take his or her place, the Guardian opened a gateway wherever it was needed. A Guardian, still in full control of the balance, can invite anyone in, and let anyone out. But with the Guardian gone, the only way in would be the point where the divide was first created, where the tower was built.
Isn't that location written down somewhere?
Probably not.
Remember that this was done on the old Earth before the divide. After the divide, after the creation of Stark and Arcadia, places were shifted about. This entrance may not even be on the ground anymore.
What do you mean?
It could be up there, in the sky, or far below us, through the crust of the Earth into the molten depths below. I cannot say, and I do not know anyone who could.
I need to locate the 2 dragons that reside in Arcadia.
The Drykin?
What's the difference?
Dragons is a word from your world. The kin are not what they have become in your legends and fairy tales.
Same difference though.
But they're real, aren't they?
Oh, as real as you and me, April. And old. They have been here since before our time. As you probably remember, the kin were instrumental in the Divide, saving mankind from a terrible end. But I know so little. Only what I can remember from my studies when I was a minstrel at the Enclave.
How can I get more information on the Draken?
I shouldn't have to ask these
Books,
questions.
daughter, books. The wisdom of the ages. There is one tome you should study, called The Secrets of the Dry Kin, by Minstrom Elniak. It is old but informative, and it captures the imagination.
Where can I find this book?
Again, you will find these texts at the Sentinel Enclave. Speak with Minstrom Yerin.
Thank you, Tobias.
Good to know I could help you, April.
To the Enclave. Okay, so it's fighting. She just walks so slow.
The dragon's mouth is pointing straight down at the middle of the floor. It's a circular hollow about 20 centimeters across and about 5 centimeters deep. The dragon's mouth is pointing straight down at the middle of the floor.
Let me actually open up. Diary. Boop. Boop. Boop.
It's a small recess about the size of my fist, with a thin duct extending from the recess to the circular hollow in the middle of the floor. There are 3 others just like it, arranged with equal distance to each other in a circle, and all connected via a duct to the center of the floor. The dragon's mouth is pointing straight down at the middle of the floor.
I don't think I have anything here.
It's a small recess about the size of my
Oh,
fist, with
there's
a
the
thin
stairs
duct
right here. I'm trying to figure out the puzzle, and there's the stairs right there. I ain't blind.
Oh. Oh, goodness me, I didn't hear you come in. By the way, you haven't seen Volume 6 of the Complete Annotated History of the Northlands, have you? I could have sworn it was here yesterday.
Sorry, no.
I guess someone else must have taken it. I try to tell them to write down what they borrow on the list, but they never listen. Only last week I spent 3 hours searching the entire Enclave for the second scripture of the ballads, the scripture of song, before I realized that Vestrum Tobias was studying it back in the city. Now, such incidents could be avoided if only, and this applies to you too, young lady, people would sign out the books they borrow when they borrow them, and sign them back in when they're done.
That sounds like a library.
Such a simple procedure. It shouldn't take more than a few seconds to jot down your name and the name of the book you borrow. It makes my job so much easier. Now, which book did you want me to find for you?
Are you Minstrom Yerin?
No, he's just some random guy down
of
here.
course. Oh, what a silly question.
How would I know? I don't know you.
I am Minstrom Yerin, keeper of the great library of Qarea. In fact, this is the greatest library of all the Northlands. Perhaps of the entire world. Although they say the Dark People have a library as big, if not bigger, than this one. but of course we're not allowed anywhere near there. Have you been there?
No.
I don't think...
What a silly question. Of course you haven't. You're not of the Dark People, are you? You don't look like any Dark People I've ever seen.
I don't
so
like
I
the way
can't
he
see
says
how
Dark
you
People.
could possibly... Now, where did Volume 6 disappear to?
Tobias said I should talk with you.
Of course he did.
Tobias? Vestrum Tobias? I haven't seen him for... Well, he was in last week, but before that it must have been days at least. How is he? Still eating enough for 2 mules? I must tell you of this funny story I heard the other day, of how Vestrum Tobias eats enough for a table full of minstrum. Or was it one Elguan? Although the Elguan don't as a rule eat very much at all. Did you know that the
Oh,
Elguan
God.
can smell water more than half a day's journey away? Amazing, amazing creatures, perfectly suited for life in the desert. The balance provides, that's for certain. The balance provides.
Vestrum Tobias recommended that I look at some books.
Books is what we do best here at the Enclave, that is for certain. Which book would you like to see?
I'm looking for some information, but I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here. What topic intrigues you?
Are there any books about flying people who observe and tell stories?
Angels.
Winged storytellers, hmm? Let me see what I can find. Hold on. I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Oh, great.
I look like a serving maid.
Well, you are a serving maid. You really are. You're a bod maid.
The island of Elias, near the Briston Atoll. Maybe I should try to go there.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
Oh, I can't check out books? Wait. That's not... You got the book from over here. You don't... No one, you can't find any books.
Oh. Oh, goodness. It's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
I never left.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
I'm looking for a story called The Silver Spear of Gorimon.
Yes, a fanciful tale if I ever saw one, but a charming one. Did you know that I'm often paid visit by adventurers wishing to read everything available on the spear, so that they too can set out on their foolish quests?
Yeah, don't you just hate those adventurers?
Well, they pay for my bread, milk, and butter with their contributions to the coffers, so I shouldn't be too critical of them. But they care not about the books. They care only about what the books can give them.
I care. About the books, really.
I can tell. So, the Silver Spear of Gorimon, then?
Yep.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
What was it, the book that I asked for? Is that what you found of interest? This is an actual book.
Are you done? Let me take that
I wasn't
back for
expecting
you.
to actually read a book. Alright, back to talking to this old.
Oh. Oh, goodness. It's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
Let's see.
A book on the history of Qarea would be interesting.
Ah, an extensive subject, to be sure. I will do my best.
And he's gonna take 6 miles to walk. Everyone just walks so slow. Come on. Thank you. Now you're gonna leave it
I
here.
did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Thank you. Oh, again, it's an actual book. I wasn't expecting actual books in my video games. I am not going to remember any of this by the time it becomes useful. It's an actual book. How did I read this when I was younger?
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
I was just a slow reader young. I didn't know I could even get down here.
It's a rusty wheel. It's stuck.
Anything interesting?
It's a pool of seawater. You'd think that it'd be a bad idea to have a pool inside a library on account of the moisture.
Yeah, you think.
I guess magic makes everything possible.
This can still be a bad idea.
The water's pretty cold.
I mean, I feel like I need to do something with the water.
The water's pretty cold.
Not really have much in the case of doing anything with the water. I think I talked to or got all the books I could read. I'll check one more time.
Oh. Oh,
Could I see some more books?
oh, certainly.
I'd like to read some Arcadian folktales.
A favored topic of mine. I have just what you're looking for.
Can I make him go faster? No, I can skip text. Thank you. And I get to read another book.
Like a serving maid.
Alright. And reading. Reading. Reading a book. Reading a book. Oh, this has Mopler stories in it. Jesus. I don't even know if any of these stories would actually be useful, or just two.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
Oh. Hello. Yeah, I scared you.
Could I see some more?
Oh, certainly.
Actually,
Don't
Alright.
I'll see you later.
Yes.
And just make sure I...
Won't budge.
Make sure there's nothing changed because I read another book.
The water's pretty cold. It's a pool of seawater. It's a rusty wheel.
Alright, well, I'm done here. At least I think I'm done here. Thank you, young lady. Or diary stuff. Let's save. To the city. Well, I guess the island's the only clue, so talk to the only person I can talk to. Run, please. Thank you.
Nice day for it.
Not really, no.
Do you know anything about a god that fell from the sky into the sea?
Of course. You find fallen gods most everywhere these days. They're an air and a hand.
Really?
Really?
No.
No, of course not. There are no fallen gods in the sea. It wouldn't make much sense, would it? If the sea was full of gods just lying about the seabed.
So you've never heard of such a thing happening?
Now you got it.
Why aren't you out at sea?
Do you see the sail on that barge over there?
Yep.
Yes.
Is it flapping?
Maybe.
What?
Is it flapping? Is the sail flapping in the wind?
No.
And why is that then?
Because it's not windy?
College education,
Exactly.
kids.
Well, can't you just use oars or something?
Oh, what an excellent idea. Now, why didn't we think of that? Of course. Oars! By Jaw's stunted left arm, that's it. Why have we been moored to the dock for a month with our merchandise dropping in value when we could have just rowed our way to Gien?
Are you being sarcastic?
No, he's being honest.
Sarcastic? Me? What in Jaw's name makes you think that?
How long's it been since the last wind?
Near a month. Ever since that accursed alchemist put some kind of spell on the wind. The Mojal be cursed if I know why. But it's a bloody catastrophe. I've sent some good people of mine up north to deal with him. But not one has returned. Now the Areed High Council speak of sending an entire army platoon to sort him out. But I'm afraid that just might piss him off.
Okay.
Who's this alchemist who cast a spell on the wind?
I believe his name is Clax. Roper Clax. Lives in a bloody rock somewhere up north, beyond Riverwood.
Do you know the island of Elias?
The vacation paradise of the ancient Delmari? Certainly.
How do I get there?
It's near the Briston Atoll, but boats rarely travel directly to Briston from Qarea. You'd have to travel via Guyenne.
Okay.
Can you give me a lift to Guyenne on your ship?
There are 3 problems with that scenario.
Alright.
Number 1, there's no wind, so we can't set sail south.
True.
Number 2, I lost my navigator a few weeks past, and I have yet to find his replacement. And number 3, you're a woman. We don't let women on board the White Dragon.
But the White
Isn't
Dragon's
that
a
a
woman.
bit sexist?
Sexy is just what I worry about. What with a boat full of men being out at sea for months at a time?
Not sexy, sexist.
I'm a sailor, girl. What do you expect? Good bedside manners?
Maybe.
I'd really appreciate it if I could hitch a ride with you to Guyenne.
Ain't gonna happen. Sorry.
Thanks for the chat.
Aye.
The only other fisherman I know is this crazy guy over here.
Hello again, old man.
It be you.
That would be me.
I'd love
Oh,
to hear some
that's not
more
what I
maritime
wanted.
stories.
Sure, sweetie.
Have you heard a story about a god who fell from the sky into the sea?
Aye, that I be having. Although that be a story of man-eating mermen who ravaged the sea of songs, swallowing sailors whole and spitting their bones out to dry. Are you sure you be up for hearing such a cruel tale?
I've heard worse.
Have you?
Ye be a tough little lady, be you not? All right. Well, like I be telling yous, the sea of song surrounding the island kingdom of Guyenne be a treacherous sea where countless vessels have disappeared without a trace. Now, this be near 30 long winters ago, mind, during me second term as captain of the trader Lucky Lady. We've been crossing the Sea of Songs for 2 seasons, and we've yet to be seeing any sign of the dreaded bloodthirsty mermen who lurk in the waters off the Guyenne coast. That night we be laying still with our sails down, awaiting the wind to pick up and carry us north to Qarea, when we be hearing a frightful scream a-coming from the port side of the Lady Luck. I be the first to rush over on account of me having me arm down the apple barrel. We just been to Arras to pick up 100 barrels of sweet Guyenne apples. And as luck would have it, I be there just in time to witness Sally Barney's horrible fate. He be in the water, screaming and waving his arms, and the water around him be red as a midwife's arms after a grueling birth.
I get the picture. Go on.
Then I be seeing, I glimpse a large, shiny, sleek body be pulling Sally down and swallow him whole. It be the mermen come to claim the body of the sailor who dared across their sea.
Are you sure it wasn't a shark?
What's the difference?
big fish with sharp teeth and dead black eyes and a large triangular fin on top?
Ye mean a black-eyed snapjaw? I guess it could have been. But it be no snapjaw. It be the dreaded merman of the Sea of Songs.
Where does the sea god fit into all of this?
I be coming to that. You see, the bloodthirsty mermen be not only happy with cannibalizing sailors, but they be sacrificing their own to their dark old sea god.
Is it cannibalizing if they're not the same species?
Unless the mermen are human, they wouldn't really be cannibals if they ate humans.
Blood sacrifices to their dreaded god who lives on the bottom of the sea. Aye, that be the truth of the mermen, fierce and bloodthirsty cannibals of the Sea of Songs.
Thanks. Good story.
Aye.
Alright.
I'm all storied out for now. Thanks.
Aye, ye tell me when you want more, right?
Do you know how I can get passage on a boat going south?
Aye, coin be the way, as me beloved wife always be saying. 'Course she'd be running off with a wealthy merchant while I be away at sea. Women, never trusted one I didn't pay for again.
Good to know.
I don't have much coin at all.
And I be at a loss, as do ye, unless...
I need coin to travel in a boat unless... what?
Unless I be calling in a favor with the good Captain Horatio Nebave, who be traveling to Guyenne as soon as the wind be picking up.
What kind of favor?
Oh, he be owing me from back when I was his captain.
Okay.
Would you cash in your favor with Nebave if I got your bird back?
Aye, I be promising anything to get me friend back. It be a deal.
Okay.
See you later.
If I not be dead, aye.
That's grim. And more diary. Now I gotta figure out how to cheat at a game of gambling. Because we all know I'm gonna cheat. Back into town. Stalls.
It's a talking bird.
Hey, you. What's going on? Why didn't you deliver any maps yesterday?
I forgot I was doing a job.
I wasn't
there.
around. Sorry.
Well, there are more maps to be delivered, and my customers are getting very impatient. Did you deliver the map to the rolling man?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me see his signature, and I'll give you your next delivery.
Wait, do I have his? I don't remember getting his signature.
Weren't you supposed to make a delivery to the rolling man?
Yes, I was.
Then what in the deepest, darkest recesses of Mount Tyranny are you doing here? Get to it and remember to get his signature.
Oh, did I not get his signature? Oh, now I gotta go. I don't even know if I can get his signature. I completely forgot I was delivering maps. Let's see.
Sign this, please. It's just to confirm that I made the delivery.
Certainly.
I completely forgot I was making deliveries for the map guy. I don't know if this helps me at all, if I even need to bother doing this.
Here's your next delivery, a map of the Northlands to a Tun Layak, staying at the Journeyman Inn. And be quick about it. She's been waiting since the day before yesterday.
I mean, you could have always delivered.
Want to test your skill and perception with a game of cups? There are prizes to be won.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Just place your bet, investment, on the table and the game will begin.
I have coin this time.
Here's my coin. Now, how do I play?
I place one cup on top of your coin like so. Then I shuffle them like so.
Which?
Now, you guess which cup hides your coin. If you get it right, you win another coin, 3 in a row, and you win a prize.
So...
Nothing happened.
Oh.
Hey, that cup moved. It's this one, for sure.
That's correct, but that's... You used
Science.
magic, didn't you? You used your magic wand.
Nah, your amulet didn't light up, did it?
Oh.
No, but it's impossible.
Because you use magic yourself? Because nobody's supposed to ever win your game? They have a name for people like you, sir. Con artist.
What? I'm outraged. I'm outraged.
Whatever. I want my prize.
Prize? You don't get a prize for winning once. Especially when you're cheating. You cheat.
You want me to call the city guard? I demand a prize.
Oh, by the gods of gambling. Here, take this and leave me be.
A calculator? Where did you get this?
Oh, I don't know. Won it off some guy who got it from someone else who's supposedly been in stock. It's it's a valuable souvenir from the mysterious and elusive world of logic. Now, would you please let me be? Let someone else play. Yes? I'm not talking to you, you cheat.
Can I give you? Oh.
I'll make a trade with you. My magic wand for one of your prizes, and then I'll leave your game alone.
What's the catch?
No catch. You get a magic wand, and I get one of your exotic prizes.
All right. Fair enough. Which prize would you like?
The talking bird.
That scraggly heap of... A fantastic choice, young lady. Hold on a second and I'll get him for you. A fantastic choice, and I really, really mean that.
Be gentle with the bird guy. There's a living creature. Did I just stick that bird in my pocket? Oh, that's hilarious.
So, you're a bird, huh?
Yeah. Wait a second. Did the old man send you to get me?
Maybe.
I guess he did. My name's April.
Oh, God, is there no escape? I mean, not that I like being cooped up in a cage for gamblers to gawk at and children to spit at all day, but give me a break. It's better than being locked away in a stinking chest. Thanks a whole bunch for rescuing me, April.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
No, hey, that's not what I meant. I was being sarcastic. Do you know what sarcastic means? Speak all tongue? Yes?
No.
No, actually, I don't. I speak English.
English? I don't know where you're from, lady, but you're weird.
Thank you.
Okay, so let me go already, alright? Enough with the I'm human so I can boss the bird around shtick. We're all impressed.
Sorry, I promised the old man I'd win you back. I need a favor from him badly.
Yeah? So what's so important you'd sacrifice a bird's happiness and well-being?
The fate of two worlds, billions of people, and the balance.
Yeah? So... No, forget it.
So were you always just Bird? Or did you have a better name?
No. It's always been Bird. My full name is That Damn Bird. I learned that when I was 2 weeks old. That damn bird, the old man would say. No good ball of feathers. Then he beat me with a stick.
Really?
What type of stick?
No. He'd just stick me in the chest and forget about me. Which is almost as bad as beating, believe you me.
I'm sorry to hear that, Bird. You know, if you were my bird, I'd call you Crow.
Yeah, well, I'm my own bird, lady, and I don't... Crow. You'd call me Crow? That's a pretty good name. It's a proper name, at least, not just an insult.
Anyway, I guess I'd better get you back to your master bird. He's pining for you.
All he's pining for is coin to gamble with.
It's really none of my business. Sorry.
Sure you are.
I'm going to put you back in my pocket. Let me get out of here. Back to the map. You run so slow. Alright. Go to the end. Hand in this. Let's see. Map. Grab. Oh no. That's the innkeeper, not who I'm looking for.
Excuse me?
Yes? Oh, it is you.
It is I.
I'm looking for a guest of yours, Tunlayak.
The sailor? She is looking for work today, I'm afraid. With most of the ships moored to the docks for balance knows how long, it is difficult for sailors to find work.
Do you know when Tunlayak is expected back?
I could not tell you, child, but from what I know of the ships in harbor, she will not find one that needs a navigator anytime soon.
I know a ship that needs a navigator.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, child.
Alright. Let's go over here and save. I'm going to call that for now. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. If you did enjoy it, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.